Her and More is a psychological thriller that takes place in Southwest Texas, and it sort of makes its way to Detroit, Michigan.
So, John, you take one?
Her and More is the film about, I'd say it's pretty layered. It's dealing with relationships, it's dealing with personal issues. It has a little bit of humor at times, a lot of drama, a lot of tension. So when I would just describe it, I would just describe it as very layered. It's definitely a story that just takes you on a journey and lets you think.
Kyle is a very cunning and handsome man. He's got a lot of Southern charm, and he knows how to use it very, very well to his advantage.
Action, Drew!
And at first glance, he appears to be very wholesome and supportive and strong. But certain things about his character are later revealed.
Kyle, my character, is madly in love with Paige, and he's wanted her since he saw her. And I think he kind of has his backstory. He seems like he comes from a family that he didn't have a father growing up. He took a lot of his traits from his uncle, and he just had his mother. So I think he was constantly looking for someone to get approval, and that's why he has such poor self-confidence.
Paige, who is, quite happy that there's this person in her life, which is Kyle, and for her, it's something to look forward to, and we see that it's important for her to be in this relationship.
Paige she's a good girl. She, I think she had a hard childhood, a hard life growing up. She grew up in the South, in Texas, and her family wasn't all there, I guess, and she fell into the wrong crowd of people in high school, and kind of just went downhill from there. She started trying new things. In that adolescent point in your life when you're trying to discover who you are, you're trying to fit in, make your place in the world. And
I think not only is it a good story, and the ending will just either break your heart or just have you in this emotional wreck. It's the amount of work that went into making this passion project. Essentially, we worked a lot of hours, a lot of cold nights, late nights.
Once you hear the line, look, come on, just one drink, right? Then you do your thing, right?
But it's just, we always had each other's backs, and that translates in the quality of work that was shown.
Mark it.
And it's very well shot, and I can't wait for the world to see this.
Just kidding.
We good? Can we take photos?
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. Let's take some photos.
Yeah, okay.